What defines a nation's greatness? Is it military might, economic strength, or something more profound like its ability to inspire and uplift humanity? Throughout history, America has not only been a land of opportunity, but also a force for global transformation. From championing democracy during its revolution, sparking freedom movements worldwide, to landing on the moon, America's story is interwoven with resilience, innovation, and values that resonate universally. But what fuels such perseverance and vision? Today, we explore America's contributions to the world through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy of courage, self-discipline, and purpose that mirrors the journey of a nation striving to be a beacon of positive change. This opening reflects the inspiration behind America's global influence, such as the Revolutionary War's role in spreading democratic ideals, influencing events like France's Declaration of the Rights of Man and global anti-colonial movements. Similarly, the Apollo moon landing exemplifies America's technological strides and its commitment to human progress as a shared endeavor. The story will delve into specific moments, including the civil rights movement, which parallels the Stoic principle of focusing on justice and what can be controlled, demonstrating the power of enduring adversity with purpose and moral clarity. Imagine this, it's the late 18th century, and the world is watching a daring experiment in human governance unfold. The American Revolution was more than a fight for independence, it was a spark that ignited the global pursuit of freedom. From the French Revolution to the abolition of slavery, America's ideals became a rallying cry for oppressed peoples everywhere. The Haitian Revolution, for instance, drew inspiration from America's success, proving that liberty could triumph even in the harshest conditions. But America's contributions didn't stop at political freedom. Think about the civil rights movement, where individuals like Martin Luther King Jr. embodied Stoic principles of justice and resilience, refusing to yield in the face of overwhelming adversity. Or NASA's Apollo moon landing, a triumph of ingenuity and teamwork, reminding us that human potential knows no bounds when guided by purpose and perseverance. What connects these milestones to Stoicism? It's the belief that greatness comes not from fleeting power or possessions, but from the enduring commitment to values, justice, and progress. Just as Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and endure hardships with courage, America's most impactful moments reflect these principles on a grand scale. The American Revolution was a watershed moment in history, not just for its immediate success, but for its enduring influence on global politics. Countries like France and Haiti looked to America as proof that democratic ideals could triumph over oppression. This echoes the Stoic belief in universal justice and the courage to challenge the status quo for the greater good. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. embodied Stoic resilience by practicing nonviolent resistance and advocating for justice despite personal risk. His famous letter from Birmingham jail resonates with the Stoic principle of maintaining inner strength and focus in the face of external turmoil. The Apollo moon landing in 1969 wasn't just an American achievement. It symbolized humanity's collective potential. It reflected a Stoic ethos of perseverance and vision, transforming what seemed impossible into a unifying triumph for the world. Beyond politics and innovation, America has consistently been a leader in providing global humanitarian aid, exemplifying compassion and moral duty. Programs like the Marshall Plan rebuilt war-torn Europe, and ongoing disaster relief efforts show a commitment to helping others thrive, a fundamental Stoic virtue. To deepen the narrative, incorporate personal or historical anecdotes. For instance, picture a young Haitian revolutionary in 1791, inspired by the ideals of liberty flowing from America's independence. Imagine the courage it took for them to rise against colonial powers. Their story reminds us that hope and resilience are contagious, transcending borders and generations. Similarly, think of a child in the 1960s, watching Neil Armstrong step onto the moon. For them, it wasn't just about space, it was a lesson that humanity, against all odds, could achieve the extraordinary. As we explore America's legacy of positive change, ask yourself, what role can you play in shaping a better world? Comment below on how Stoic principles resonate with you in these stories. And stay tuned, our next video will delve into the fascinating ways individuals can practice these timeless philosophies in their own lives. In a world full of chaos and division, it's easy to feel powerless, like our actions don't matter, but history shows us otherwise. When a nation leads by example, through innovation, humanitarian efforts, and resilience, it provides a blueprint for how we, too, can navigate our challenges. This isn't just a story about America's achievements. It's a lesson on how we, as individuals, can turn adversity into opportunity, and division into unity. Think about it like America. Each of us faces moments of uncertainty, when the odds seem stacked against us. But what defines us is not the obstacles in our path, but how we rise above them. Whether you're grappling with personal struggles, or seeking to make a difference in your community, America's journey of positive change offers a powerful mirror for our own lives. The American Revolution was more than a fight for independence, it was a beacon for other nations. The principles enshrined in the Declaration of Independence, freedom, equality, and the right to self-determination became the foundation for revolutions in France, Haiti, and beyond. Like the revolutionaries who dared to imagine a new way of life, we too can challenge the status quo. What constraints, internal or external, are we ready to break free from? America's Civil War and the abolition of slavery marked a profound moral turning point. Leaders like Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln exemplified the Stoic ideal of enduring hardship for a greater cause. The Emancipation Proclamation didn't just transform a nation, it set a precedent for global human rights. The mid-20th century saw America grappling with its own principles. Martin Luther King Jr., a modern Stoic in many respects, used nonviolence to challenge systemic racism. His ability to focus on justice, rather than bitterness, inspired not just Americans, but movements worldwide. In our personal lives, we face situations where anger and resentment could cloud judgment. How can we channel our energy into constructive change instead? Ultimately, America's story is a testament to the power of hope, action, and resilience. It teaches us that even in the darkest times, light can emerge if we hold on to our values and dare to lead, not just as nations, but as individuals. So ask yourself, what's your revolution? What's your moonshot? What's your stand for justice? These aren't just America's questions, they're humanity's questions. And the answers lie in how we choose to live every single day. If these stories inspire you, take a moment to reflect. What can you do today to spark positive change? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. In our next video, we'll explore how you can apply these lessons in your personal life, inspired by the principles of Stoicism. Civil rights in America were not just a domestic triumph, but a global statement. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 influenced human rights movements in South Africa, the Caribbean, and Asia. Activists across the globe took heart in the fact that systemic injustice could be challenged and overcome by collective action and unwavering moral clarity. From the Berlin airlift in 1948 to recent natural disaster responses, like Haiti's 2010 earthquake, America's humanitarian aid has consistently embodied the Stoic principle of compassion. It reflects the understanding that true strength lies in extending a hand to those in need. To further engage viewers, ask thought-provoking questions. What would you do if faced with the challenges of a revolutionary leader, a civil rights advocate, or a space pioneer? Could you channel the resilience and determination that these moments required? America's story is still unfolding. It reminds us that change is not just about grand gestures, but about the choices we make every day. What legacy will you leave? What impact will you have on your family, your community, and the world? The lessons of resilience,